Liam, good morning to you.
Sorry, Liam.
Morning, Liam.
Morning, Natalie. Morning, Ray. Morning, Trevor. How's things?
Yes, very well. Tell us then, by the sound of it and by the looks of it, you're not excited or optimistic about your chances this season.
No, 100%, Natalie. I mean, it's one simple answer, really, and that's Mike Ashley's still at the football club. We haven't made one senior signing. Apparently, there's 10 or 12,000 seasons tickets still unsold. I think we've been royally done over by the Premier League with the whole takeover that's still surrounding us. The club's just a shambles from top to bottom. So to answer your question, that's the reason, really. It's as simple as that.
It is. I mean, it is all very doom and gloom. It feels for Newcastle, and as you say, no signings made. The whole Mike Ashley situation as well, and then now there's talk of a new contract for Steve Bruce. That's not gone through yet, has it? Or I can't remember if it has gone through. I mean, there are so many little issues ahead of this new season that you don't actually want to be having, because you want to be focusing on a positive start. Yet there's so many other things that kind of I can understand why you're all feeling quite negative about it.
Yeah, there's no positives to take, is there? Like a signing. Apparently, Joe Willock's supposed to be getting over the line, but it appears that even he's sort of reluctant to join us. I mean, that's what it looks like up here, and I can understand why players like Joe Willock will not want to come to Newcastle, because there's just nothing good about the place at the minute. I mean, when you look at the Championship squad that we had, and when we got promoted, half the team's still there, and that's 4 or 5 years ago now, I think.
Yeah.
So there's just been no investment, and as similar to what Trevor was saying earlier about West Ham fans, all we want is the players to try, and thankfully that's what they've done at the back end of last season, and they kept us in the Premier League. But without you look at the investment at Brentford and Leicester and all these teams that are making throughout the Premier League, I think there's only us and Burnley that haven't really done anything in the transfer market. So it's just it's a big worry. I think we're going to be fighting relegation again. And as you say, if Steve Bruce is given another 3-year contract, it's I think that's the writings on the wall telling us pretty much that there's no takeover going to happen if he gets a 3-year deal, because he's just a yes man for Mike Ashley, and Lee Charnley. We keep forgetting about Lee Charnley. He gets away with murder at the football club. He gets very little criticism, but ultimately, like as I say, the club's just a mess.
Liam, appreciate you calling up and telling us exactly why you're not so optimistic about this season. I can't believe
and that's a worry, isn't it? Season tickets unsold because you know how passionate Newcastle United fans are.
Of, really.
Well, that's what happened to Arsenal in the end.
Yeah.
They wasn't turning up for the games, and that's what probably got Wenger sacked in the end. So if they don't turn up, which should be really hard for Newcastle United fans, because you know how important it is, football in that part of the country. So we'll have to look at the stands and see how many fans will all be turning up at St James's Park.
Go on, Trevor.
No, it's just Callum Wilson. It's absolutely critical for that football club that he stays fit, because that's where the goals are. When he plays, they're a completely different outfit. I think obviously getting Willock in will be a great signing, because he did so well at the back end of last season. Sometimes you get to a team, you get to a club, and it just clicks. That's happened for Joe. So I hope that does get over the line for both him and the club. But yeah, I think Callum Wilson, if he stays fit, they'll have a chance and they'll be competitive. If he doesn't, I think they could be in a bit of trouble with the lack of investment.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.